Hello guys, welcome back to CP Fundamentals, and today we're gonna learn one of the most uh, basic algorithms, one of the most rudimentary knowledge that you have to learn to, you know, score a specific amount of merits on a CP problems, and this is basic complete search, or uh, familiarly known as brute force. So the theory is kind of normal. So in many problems, it suffices to check all possible cases in the solution space, whether it be all elements, all pairs of elements, or all subsets, or all permutations. And unsurprisingly, we call it complete search or brute force because it completely searches the entire solution space. So to be more specific about brute force, I'm gonna solve two problems that Yusako guide have suggested me. So the first problem is gonna be maximum distance. So we are given an n which is lesser or equals to 5,000 integer points in the coordinate plane. So we have to find the square of the maximum Euclidean distance, aka the straight line between any 2 points. So you must know the Euclidean distance, right? So if you don't know it yet, I will explain it later in the solution. So take a look at the input. The first line is an integer n, second line is x coordinate of the points, blah blah blah, 1000 and 1000. So basically, because of the small size of the variables in our problem, so we can use brute force to calculate all of the uh, distance, Euclidean distance between any 2 points that are given, and then we just have to compare them together and output the maximum Euclidean distance. So Euclidean distance is basically when you have two different coordinate like x1 and y1 and x2 and y2. The Euclidean distance of these two is gonna be equals to x1 minus 2 squared plus x y1 minus y2 squared. Okay, so I'm gonna start code the solution for this problem. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have a solve here. I'm gonna use vector to be faster on the initialization of the variables and stuff. just gonna okay, we finish the input one, and we come to calculate the maximum Euclidean distance. We have an answer variable here. We're gonna use two for loops, and the first one start from 0 and the second one is start from 0 plus 1, which to be broader is gonna be I, and the next one is gonna be I plus 1 till the end of the array. So let's say int subtract x is gonna be x I minus wait oh yeah, we have to input the x coordinate and then the y coordinates. Okay, so just basically like this. Okay, so let's see if we have the correct output here. Language. Okay. So you can see we have the correct answer here. So in Codeforces you can either submit it a file or just copy and paste your code into the submissions, and the online judge will evaluate your code and give you the score. Okay, so there nothing left. Test 9. On test 12, it might take a okay. Okay, so move to the next problem. It's gonna be milk pails. Farmer John received an order for exactly m units of milk, and we are provided a constraint that he needs to fill right away. Unfortunately, his fancy milking machine had just broken, and 3 milk pails, initially empty, using blah blah blah. Okay, so in brief, we just have a three uh, inputs value, which is x, y, and m. So we have to add it to these two value with a specific number of how many times you have to add it, and you have to make it the maximum amount of milk that you can possibly add to the m pail milk pail. And we can use brute force here. Okay, the maximum distance is accepted, so that is the full solution for the first problem. Okay, just two integer x, y, and m. I'm gonna input it here, and an answer variable. Okay, times I is greater than m, then break. X times y plus e times j. Oh wait. Okay. And in USACO you have to input using files, so I'm gonna just put some free open here. Maybe have to download this file too. Solution. Choose our language. Submit it. Oh, we have to change the name of the file. Okay, all accepted. So that is two examples for brute force algorithm. So thank you for watching.